Hey everyone, how's it going? We've got another Smash Challenge video here today. And it involves another one of my favorite games. Payday 2 to be exact. It's an ancient game at this point, but you know, I still hold it dear to my heart. So we're gonna incorporate it into today's challenge video. I am going to play as Joker, and every time I lose a stock, I am going to add a few levels onto the crime spree in which I have to achieve by the end of those 10 matches. I know that's going to sound strange out of context, but I'll just hop into it and I'll explain things as we go along. Oh, up against a Samus in the first match. I suppose it's good for... Oh, okay, this Samus is going in. Alright, maybe this isn't so bad. Oh, I see the Samus's plan. Throw me off stage and then throw charge shots at me. I'll keep that in mind. Do it. Thanks for the free send, loser. Yeah, maybe you should have focused on recovering, buddy. Oh, well. That's 10 for the crime spree. I should elaborate now that I'm going to be adding 10 levels of crime spree onto the target I have to reach when the 10 matches are up. So right now we're on 10. The maximum that I will go up to, of course, is 300. But you kind of already gathered that by now, I would assume. Oh! Caught that up, B. Can we get an early kill? Just before our send leaves? There we go! That was a good start. We only lost one stock. So, you know, just 10 on the crime spree. That's not too bad. Ooh, a peach. This could go either really well or really badly, depending on what kind of peach they are. Let's see. Okay, there's no massive movement as far as I know. We should be okay. I suppose I should take this time to explain, like, what on earth I'm talking about when it comes to, like, Payday 2 crime spree stuff. Crime spree is basically the... I guess you could say it's Payday 2's endless mode, where you basically go on forever and ever doing, like, one-day stuff for a certain rank of crime spree. Damn, that killed. You complete that day, you get a certain number increase to the crime spree, and it gets harder and harder as you go along. And obviously the further you go, the more rewards you get, and so on and so forth. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, you know what? If I can just take, like, one stock... If I lose one stock each match, that's not too bad. My Joker is a little rusty. That's the caveat of this challenge, I guess. Are you kidding me? That didn't hit? Game! Are you kidding me? That shouldn't have happened. Why does Joker's latch suck so much? Like, no, that's an honest question. Why does Joker's latch suck so much? Can I not throw this, please? Okay, thank goodness for that. I didn't want to throw that match. Oh, that was rough. Ugh. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to deal with this. Look, he just frame one bucketed. Like, he knows immediately. So what are we on right now? 30 for the crime spree? That's not too bad. I'm gonna read one of those keys, and it's not gonna go well for him. Throw him up in the air with that. What? That didn't hit him? No, that's not allowed. Game & Watch should not be... Game & Watch shouldn't be rewarded for that stuff. There we go, read the jump. Oh, Jesus, that would have decimated me. Alright, get another Arsene. Is he intangible while falling like that? That sucks. It's the only explanation I can think of that, like, makes a modicum of sense here. Haha! How do you like it when I phase through all your attacks? Oh, Jesus. Let me just get rid of this Game & Watch and then we'll be on our merry way. He's so predictable. This Game & Watch sucks.
Okay, moving right along.
Get me out of there.
No.
I was wondering when this would happen. We've got another Joker in the ranks here. Alright, let's go. You'd think as a Joker you wouldn't fall for that stuff. Alright. I don't know why I contested that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. My inexperience as Joker is kind of showing right now. Oh, never mind, I'm sick. you pull off one basic bitch combo as Joker and you think you're MK Leo or something. Nah. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! That was not great. I've just realized that I have now lost track of where I am. I think I'm on like 80 right now. I've also forgotten which match this is. I think this is like the 5th? This is probably the 5th. It's here that I had to actually pause the footage and go back to realize that this is the 5th match. And we're up against the Morph. I've also completely lost track of the crime spree level. We're just gonna have to review that at the end. Alright, this is not enjoyable. He's playing like every Fire Emblem character, just mash A and hope for the best. And side B, can't forget that side B. It's crucial to the Marth Lucina Roy Crom neutral. Crucial. I wanted to go off stage. Why did you just stand still, Joker? Fuck you and your sword. No. There we go. Hit you down just like you deserve. That didn't hit him? Come on. I have reads on him and nothing's working. Morph's not the one to be getting privilege here. I am. I'm Joker. Alright, you get one. That's all you're getting. This Morph is actually getting on my nerves now. Alright, get rid of him. Please, just die already. Why is Joker only good when everyone else is playing? When I get my hands on him, all of a sudden he's F tier. Alright, no. You are not getting this match. Stop it! Are you fucking kidding me? No. I am genuinely pissed off after that match. I'm taking it out on this Kirby. Now I'm mad. Oh, he's one of these Kirbys. I've encountered the 5-year-old online. He's delved into his 5-year-old starter kit. And he's dead for it. Oh, it's because I was on the funny number. No. Learn your lesson, Kirby. Yeah, Oh, I wanted the 3 stock. I really can't afford to lose too many. This Kirby is god-awful. This is a fucking joke. Thank you, God. That was 2 stocks that I didn't want to lose to a 6-year-old Kirby. The more you play on Quick Play, the more you start to realize just what a terrible system it is. And the more you play on it, the more you realize you shouldn't even play it anymore. Because it's the worst form of online. I'm only doing it for the sake of the video. Finally, a good matchup. The Phantom Thieves are here to right-click save all of the NFTs. Yeah, the side B's not that good, DK, sorry. Really, DK? Wow, very original.
Daring today, aren't we?
I have the read on him every single time, and yet he just doesn't. He just refuses to cooperate. Okay, that one was my fault. Yeah, you deserve that. Trying to get me with that trick twice. This is genuinely painful, but at least there's only 3 more matches to go. Another Kirby? Are you serious? I don't want to deal with these 6-year-olds. No, 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 no. I don't want to be in this blender. No! Get that out of here, Kirby. Are you... I was gonna say, if that didn't work... I hate Kirby so much. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? I thought it was reflected! Game! Why does this game love Kirby so much?
だけど、それでは形だけ。真に作品を体現することにはならないです。
No. Get out. I'm taking a stand against this Kirby tyranny. No, you're not killing me like that, you stupid piece of gumball. He never learns. He never learns.
Good work.
Didn't feel like it, Morgana. At this point, I've checked the footage again. We've done 8 matches, so this is match number 9, so we only have 2 more to go, including this one. This isn't better. I just traded one annoying ball of cotton candy for another. Well, that happened. There are times that Arsene really does save a man. No, 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 no. At least I won't have to put up with more of this. Soon, at least. No, you're not wall of paining me, Jigs. You can't... Why can you just be allowed to do that? Get out of here. Are you fucking joking? That was nowhere near me. That should not have hit me. I hate Jigglypuff. God, I really don't want to see Quick Play ever again after this. At least we only have 1 more match, and then we don't have to deal with them. If this is a Kirby or a Jigglypuff, I'm just cutting it out. Ugh. Alright, I guess I have to. I'm not happy about it. I really don't like Sephiroth. He's just so annoying. I wanted the reflector! Fuck you. Let's just kill this Sephiroth and get this over with. I'm done. Oh, and so is he, apparently. Can I three-stock this Sephi? That'd just be perfect. It'd be justice after everything I've had to face so far. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Get out! Oh, thank God I only lost one stock. I really hate Smash Online sometimes.
Be gone.
Yeah, be gone indeed. Get him away from me. Okay, I've watched all of the footage that you saw back. I have to reach Crime Spree level 210. I'm going to die. Okay, admittedly, it's not the worst thing. It's like, it could have been a lot worse. But 210, it's a lot. It's a lot. But we can see the back of Quick Play now, and I can take my anger from the Kirbys and Jigglypuffs and whatnot out on some lemmings that look like police. I'm sure that sounds bad out of context, but, you know, just roll with it. So here we are in the Payday 2 menu, and before we get started with the crime spree itself, I'm going to be kitting up Hoxton here in order to be able to, you know, look his best and act his best while on the job. So let's get into it. I think the first thing, obviously, is that I had to get him I had to get Hoxton the right sort of look to make him look like Joker, which, you know, it came at the cost of me needing to get the Tailor Pack number 3, because it contained this outfit and these red gloves. I couldn't really do anything about the mask though, so I just decided to throw on some sunglasses here. Payday development team, if you're watching this, crossover with Persona 5. It's on there, it's on the table for you.
Looking cool.
We've got a grenade launcher as our primary here. You know, shortened down to with the pirate barrel and the sword off stock. I know Joker doesn't use grenade launchers, but you know, that's just how it be. But the main meat of our Joker gameplay is gonna be in our Crosskill pistol, based off of the pistol that Joker tends to use. And I believe we have this equipped with a tactical pistol light, some engraved Crosskill grips, a marksman sight, and a vented slide. I mean, I also have this vintage skin, which I got from the Payday drops. You know, just to make it look nicer. I've decided to give myself a Trotman knife, I believe, actually. You know, to resemble Joker's knife. I think this is the biggest knife we've got. I don't know if Joker uses grenades, but we'll have grenades anyway. I guess we can alternate between, like, body bag cases and first aid kits, because this is going to be, like, a sort of pseudo-stealth build, but also accommodating for loud, if that makes sense. We're going to be using the Rogue perk deck, you know, just to make sure that we're quick on the draw. I guess all that we need to do now is build our Joker skill set. So I think the first thing we need to do is get some stealth skills. So let's get Chameleon aced, Cleaner basic, Sixth Sense aced. So we've got Duck and Cover, Parkour and Inner Pockets all basic, just so we have a bit of mobility. We'll get Second Wind basic, Optical Illusions basic, and Low Blow aced, so we'll be gaining crits, thanks to our detection being so low. I guess we could get, like, high value target basic, just so that we, you know, it could be like the poison damage, I think. Aha. In Fugitive, we need to get some pistol skills to make our gun nicer, so we'll get that. So we'll get Equilibrium basic, Gun Nut aced, Desperado aced, and One-Handed Talent aced. I'm gonna go 9 lives aced. Then we'll have martial arts basic for now. We'll do pumping iron basic. We obviously need our counter strike. And we're gonna have that aced so that we can actually affect cloakers. Because, you know, fuck them. Then I think we'll get the basic drill skills from technician. We'll get resilience aced, transporter and transporter basic. And then in here, I don't know what we're going to be able to get. Let's get combat medic aced, quick fix basic, and uppers aced. And I guess for this, yeah, I guess the joke, forced friendship, basic, confident aced, and of course Joker aced. You know, to recruit our persona, I guess. This is a very unorthodox build. I'm just gonna say that right now, but you know, you kind of have to make do. It's gonna have to make do. We'll see how effective it is once we hit gameplay. So we have our perk deck here, we have... Oh, it actually shows the dodge and the crit chance. That's nice, actually. I'd never noticed this. Anyway, let's get into some actual gameplay. So here we have our crime spree menu. Ooh, there's some good ones in here. So here we can choose which heist we want to do. It goes stealth, short heist, long heist. And considering that there's a 14-1 right there, I'm gonna go and pick engine problem. Anything that can help with length, like cutting down on length, especially since we need to get to 210, I believe. Yeah, if we can cut down on that by just getting a 14-1 out of the way, that's one step gone already. So, we are on engine problem. I'm gonna get Alex ammo drop and helicopter fuel. And of course we have our handy-dandy skills. I'm gonna stay on body bag case, just in case. So, we basically get assigned single days for heists in this mode, and we just have to complete them. And we just keep going until we hit our desired mark. In this case, 210. Let's get into it. It does feel appropriate that we're here, considering, you know, Payday 2 got updated recently. There's a down counter officially, which, ooh, hello, which you can see, like, in the HUD in the corner. There's also an aiming dot, but I don't really feel like I need that. Oh no, the server room's up there? That's the worst place. It's the best place if you can get it open, considering they won't see into the... Alright, that went south fast. I guess we're going loud. Okay. So here we need these clipboards to determine which engine we need. And this one requires 2 hoses. Oh yeah, and I've got my own motley crew with me. To make sure... Why the hell are you only using these guys? I don't remember equipping you with these. We're gonna have to do some recalibrating before this is over. There's a cloaker around here. I'm gonna be ready for him. At least I think there is. Where is he? Is he here? There you are. Oh, you! You jerk! Oh yeah, we need to recruit our persona. I am thou, thou art I, you are now my Joker. Ow! I couldn't react to the thing in time. Oh yeah, we need to take down the bulldozers and the cloakers and everything. There's a lot of these cloakers around. Alright, I need to suck my thumb a little. A lot of this is clearly not working. Damn, got the Hawkeye aim out here. Alright, we need the crew to stay at one of these boxes. Now, where's the other one? I know there's 2. There's 2, but I don't know where the other one is. Oh, there's the other one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Alright, we need to clear this place out. I know this isn't Joker style, but I need survivability right now. I feel like they're more ferocious than usual. Or maybe it's just me. Do it. Do it. Loser. Oh boy, I'm really regretting not having bullseye or something. I think I'm gonna need to respec after this, because this is not working. 50 dodge my ass. Because surprisingly, we're getting overwhelmed, even though this isn't even the hardest of it. Like, you think this is intense, even though this is only baseline overkill difficulty? No. It's only gonna get worse from here. And this particular build is not cutting it. I'm gonna say that as a definite fact. Alright, so we have deuterium. Wait, that literally only means it's engine 5. Engine 5. Okay, there it is. Might need to keep my eye. Oh, there it is. There's the sniper. Hey. I don't know if I've ever voiced my opinion, but I hate dodge builds. They just feel so unreliable. I'd much rather have guarantees. Alright, I'm gonna do that and then just hide in this log. And of course the game doesn't let me do that. Thanks. Oh, now you choose to give me the inspired? Fuck you. As soon as I get this thing loaded in, I'm going to the safety log. Alright. To the safety log. Now to hide here and suck my thumb until we escape. I'll just cut ahead to when this is. Oh, he's finally here, about goddamn time. Safety log. And then, as soon as the zone becomes available, I leave. We did it! That's just one... We can do engine problem again. Alright, before we do any of that, I need to respec, so give me a minute. Now, this isn't forfeiting the challenge. We can suspend it if we need to. We just can't, you know, cash it in until we reach 210. So give me a moment to straighten everything out. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken away Desperado Aced entirely. And as well as Confident Aced, because now that I think about it, you can't have more than one persona active at once. At least I don't think Joker can do that. So I've decided to give myself Partners in Crime Aced and Hostage Taker Basics, so that way they'll last longer, they'll do more damage, and I can regen my health while they're active, because Hostage Taker does count for Jokered cops. So that's what we can do. I've given myself Shock and Awe to give my armor a better chance of recovering, and I believe that's everything, apart from getting Stable Shot and Steady Grip Basic to really round out the skills. And of course, as you can see here, I've actually given my team here actual guns. Sydney's on LMG duty, Sydney on assault rifle duty, and Duke on shotgun duty. They also give me nice perks as well, which is, you know, that's handy. I suppose I could also change to the Crook perk deck. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. And then I can add the lightweight ballistic vest. This is actually a good plan. So now that we've done that, let's get a take 2 on this engine problem. Alright, this time I've given myself first aid kits, just in case. And oh, is that the server room? It is. So now the server room's up there. Which is a bit better, you know, it's more out of the way. Might want to hide. Oh wait, no, he's just going back the other way. Okay. Oh, is that a clipboard? 2 hoses again. Okay, at least we're in familiar turf. That could have been mighty bad. Well, this is already going much better than the last run. What? What did he see? Oh, he saw the body bag. The problem is I don't have any body bags, so I'm just gonna have to leave this guy here. And that went about as well as expected. Everyone's like gung-ho, Jesus. At least we've cut most of the work out this time. Oh, hello. Helium. Wait, helium with 2 hoses. Okay, so it's either number 3 or number 6. Yes, I am using a guide. No way would I remember all this by memory. I'm not that good of a player. I am thou, thou art I, become my persona. Oh, great. Now we're in a bit of a conundrum because the current thing that we've got going on here means that it's either Engine 3 or Engine 6. And there's no way of knowing which it is. So we're just gonna have to go through and deal with it. Man, this run is going much smoother than the last one. I'm gonna get you. He has successfully been got. There we go. Now off to the safety log. I will cover this log in first aid kits. Okay, so Engine 3 was not the one, so it's Engine 6. And Sydney, for some reason, is just wandering around here with it. Damn, this guy is still holding strong. This guy is the Arsene of this game right now. He's the starter persona, and yet he's still here. Taking all of this abuse. And taking it like a champ at that. You're doing good, guy. Alright, now to actually head to the safety log, and now we can wait until we escape. Alright. Helicopter's here. Right engine has been achieved. Let's move on. So you might be wondering about these milestones. This is the milestone stuff. Every once in a while we have to apply modifiers to make things harder. Right now the least consequential is the smoke bomb and the alarm sounding on civilians. See, Lion's Den will get us some good bank, but it's hard, so I'm gonna go swing vote. Alright, we need to get our stealth on, so no shots to be fired. Okay, of course there would be one in view of a camera and a guard approaching it. Everything is going dandy. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to leave. Thank you. Thank you for your... Oh, for God's sake! It's almost like Hydra, like you get rid of one, 2 more take their place. This guy is definitely going to need to be killed. Because he never stays in place for that long. The moment he starts walking this way, I'm just gonna pounce. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna go bad. No, 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 no. That hurts my soul. Well, now we're gonna be here for even longer. Great. Just what I always wanted. Alright, so now the timers are gonna be jacked up, because that's exactly what we wanted. And we have to do another thing after the hacks are done. Oh, great. And it begins. Where are all the goddamn machines? The worst part is I didn't even bring first aid kits. So I'm just going to be relying solely on the regen. When you do this day loud, you feel like a goddamn nanny. Like, just having to go back and forth between all the things. It's not good. I'll just imagine these guys being the Kirby's and Jigglypuffs I had to deal with on the way here. That'll at least make me feel slightly better. Oh, who am I kidding? No, it won't. I mean, isn't that what politics is, basically? I'm sure our elected government official would know all about that. Alright, now we gotta go and get the security footage. And we might as well skip to the end for that, because this thing will take forever. Look at that, 400 seconds. That's like 5 minutes and then some.
One eternity later.
Alright, let's get these guys out of their stations. Grab the recording. And let's get out of here. Oh god, I'm gonna get rid of some of these snipers. Or they can get rid of me. I mean, that's just as acceptable. Well, at least I got one of them. Alright, that should be clear enough. Well, that was barely worth it. A superb display of stealth. Yeah, for a given degree of stealth. So, now here we are in cook-off, ready to cook some meth, just like Walter White. Luckily we won't be needing too much though, we only need 3 and then we can just get out. We'll take their hearts in a much different way. Where are those last boards? Because that window not being covered up is bothering the hell out of me. Ah, there they are. There's the boards. You absolutely do not have this. Alright, hydrogen, and that's 1 batch. Are you sure that they're pulling back? Alright, alright, alright. I get the hint. I get the message. Language. Alright, that's 2. This has been going a lot better since I switched to Crook. I don't know what I was thinking with picking Rogue. Dodge builds never work. They don't work for me, that's for certain. Now the problem is that took a surprisingly short amount of time, which means I feel like it's gonna be 4 minutes or something until the van arrives. Yeah, I knew there'd be a caveat to this. Oh well, I'll sit in the bathroom until Twitch arrives. Oh, and he's just gonna stop right here. Neat. Alright, let's get these in. Get those in. There we go. Alright, let's do shield reflects. I'm gonna do truckload just because it's the most time friendly. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Oh, please let that have escaped. Oh. It didn't. Eh. Well, that could have gone better, but we're out. I am thou, ouch. I shot like 3 shots into his head. And you're trying to tell me that didn't kill him? Wait, what? Duke, where is your bag? I guess I'm gonna have to go get one again. I'd appreciate if one of you got... Thank you. It doesn't really matter if we get any of the other bags, just as long as we escape with this armored truck. In fact, I need some first aid kit deployed. Here he is. There we go. Interception, I think, will be good for this next bit. Whoa! No. 5 barrels. Oh, hello. Oh, I wanted you. I wanted you as my stand. Let me out. Oh, Jesus. Ha! There we go. First World Bank stealth is gonna give me some massive banks, so let's do that. I'd love to see a Payday 2 Persona 5 crossover. It'd be kind of interesting. Like, just have the mask pack where it's just the masks of the Phantom Thieves. Alright, here's a power box. I have to remember that it's knife only in stealth. Ooh. Oh, hey. Well, that makes things easier. Ooh. I also don't know where the manager is. He's not there. Which means he's probably in his office. Oh, or he could. Oh, he could be. That could be him over there. You see that figure on his phone over there? I think that might be him. Yep, sure is. Oi! Where do you think you're going? There we go. It's an old code, but it checks out. Stealthing it can take a little bit longer if you don't know what you're doing, but this isn't my first rodeo. I think I'll be okay. See, this first bit is fine. It's the second bit that I have problems with. Ooh. Oh, that was... Oh, that was unfortunate. Alright, now we're gonna have to do this the hard way. At least we skipped a step. But now we're having to do a massive round trip for thermite. 1. He never saw it coming. I'm using my neutral special like crazy. Whose palace do you think the First World Bank belongs to? You'd have to be incredibly strong to just punt a door off its hinges like that. Especially a metal door. How much force was it take to bust down a metal door like that? Like, bust a metal door off its hinges. Like, can the science side of Payday 2 explain that? Because I certainly can't. I'm not gonna pretend to know that. And there we go. This is where the choices start getting a little trickier. I'll go with the faster tasers. I don't want to do Go Bank or Airport, so counterfeit it is. At least with counterfeit, there's no ambiguity. It's like, yeah, you're going to go loud at some point. Look, I don't want to tell you how to spend your money, but why $10,000 on a carpet? I like how the civvies at the party are just like, yeah, let's just discuss our very blatantly evil plans out in the open. Just like, gentlemen, too evil. Oh. I didn't even realize he was down here. I thought he was the first cop. Oh, and the hose is over there, so I can just... I'm gonna need to do a round trip, but I can at least get this done in stealth. Oh, hello. I hope that didn't cause a problem. I mean, there's a British guy with scars dressed like Joker from the hit game Persona 5. What gave it away that this was a sting operation? Water is running. What the hell is that? I'm ready for you, asshole. Yep, there we go. That was good timing. And we are home free. Next stop, Boiling Point. Boiling Point can be a bit brutal if you're not prepared to deal with the extra damage these guys do. Ouch! I didn't think I was going to be right where the AA gun was going to fire. I still think it's a bit of a missed opportunity that the radio doesn't revert to Payday the heist quality. That would have been a nice attention to detail. Alright, as long as we get one body, we're okay. I've not actually seen Hardcore Henry, the film that this heist and Murky Station is based on. But from what I understand, this is basically a super soldier project. I think my closest analogy off the top of my head is like the Winter Soldier Hydra stuff. Oh, ow. They really did not like being compared to Hydra. I've never heard that before. Alright, this is gonna be the brutal part. Because now we have to deal with all these guys out here. And, of course, the snipers in the final stretch. Yep, speak of the devil. Oh, right. At least Duke got me. And then I can just make the last charge. We've left Clover behind, but it's a small price to pay. I think I will go with 20% faster medic cooldown and a lower stealth concealment level. You can re-roll if you have continental coins to spare and you don't like your lineup. So let's do that. These aren't great. I will give it one more re-roll. Oh, engine problem, hell yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna be doing the same days over and over. No, you sack. Alright, let's work on finding the things. Deuterium. I am thou, thou art I, consume Payday content. Oh, lovely. I just love tech issues. Don't you? I absolutely adore them. Especially when not only do they cause me to lose footage, but also crash the game. And Audacity. And because I crashed when I tried to enter a heist, it counted as me failing the crime spree, so I'm gonna have to pay even more continental coins to continue it. The show must go on. Let's do car shop and get this over with. Oh, that sucks. There was a decent amount of footage there, and it just all went down the drain after, I think it was what, one of the engine problems, I think. But there's nothing I can really do about it at this point. Alright, let's see where the manager's gonna be chilling. Oh, over there. That's simple.
Oh, fuck me.
Not only am I losing footage, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I can't believe they just let me do that. Just run up, stab the guard. Don't go this way. Literally nobody noticed me. That was incredible. Alright, off we go. Damn, like a glove. Okay, we only have 40 more levels to go. And then the challenge is over. At long last. And we're gonna get another 10 by doing the breakout, so let's do that. Ice. I really hope they add more things to Crime Spree, like potential heists. I know that Election Day Plan C was one of the ones that could have been implemented, which that would be cool. They did add the one of the DLC ones, the Breakfast in Tijuana. I remember the days when, like, Big Oil Day 1 was one of the ones you could get. This is how you hold the knife, right? The gang is here. Up against the Shadow Bulldozer. Man, I'd love a Payday 2 Persona 5 crossover. Like, imagine that. It's like a Persona 5 mission in the style of a Payday 2 heist. I mean, they made Goat Simulator work. Why can't they make Persona 5 work? Alright, reluctantly I am gonna have to roll these because these are all trash. Thank you, based reroll. I will pick the search. Damn, the bulldozer arrived very quickly. I'll stab you to death eventually. It's one of the achievements in this game, but I already have it. Ow. I should have just shot him. You're not inside yet. Okay, now you're in. Yeah, in these later Crime Spree levels, It gets really difficult to do things properly. And considering that my main weapon here is a pistol... Oh, we're just going to the director's office first. How about I use the magic of editing to skip forward several minutes? There we go. Easy stuff. You made a massive hole just for a taser. Oh, I've got no Joker. I need to change that. You'll do. Alright. Get away from this lot. Ah, you hit me through there? That is some computer-only stuff there. Nice to know other Hoxton is being so whimsical while all this chaos is going on around him. Oh, hello. Oh, you dick cheese. Where's my... Oh, there he is. What's he doing over there? He's like fighting his own battle. Forensics. Oh, no, that's where my guy is. Hey, fella. I mean, silly stuff like this is why I still enjoy Payday 2, even though it's ancient by game standards. And yes, I am excited for Payday 3, if that wasn't obvious enough. Oi! Get out of the way! Out of the way! Ah, you... I'm coming back to... You! That's what you get for blocking my path. Hopefully I survive long enough. Oh god! I should have knifed him. Bye-bye. Oh, if I had another of the search, then I would totally do that. Let's do 2 less pages. Let's do one reroll, see what happens. Oh, yay! Thank you so much, reroll. So this is it. This is the last heist we have to do to reach our goal of 210. Look, I had a challenge, I had the goal in mind, I had to reach 210 in Crime Spree, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll be damned if I let this be the end of me. Damn, that's a double dozer. We're almost there. We just have to endure this Hoxton Breakout Day 2, and then we'll be good. I just found it funny that the grenades can crit. And I guess while we're on the topic of Payday 2, RIP the Leech perk deck. I mean, it had to happen at some point, but... yeah. Oh, I got completely surrounded. Hey! You, I'm gonna give you a massive knifing when I get up. Eat that. No, I'm not vindictive. I'm gonna wait to see if the FBI director is one of those, because if that's the case, that means I have a spare to use. I think. Hey-ha! Please don't kill the guy. Damn it, it killed the guy. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm hurting bad. I'm hurting bad. I'm hurting bad. Oh boy, this could get rough. I don't want this to be where I lose. Alright, I need a stand. That's why I've not been doing so well. Oh boy. Hi, bulldozer. Bye-bye.
I'm back, baby.
Can this bulldozer leave? Advance. Wait, I need a key card. Where did I use the keycard for the last one then? Hang on, I need to find that keycard. That's gonna drive me nuts. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright, there it is. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Make way. I need... Alright, I'm just gonna go over here and suck my thumb. And if anybody attempts to enter that room, I will fire a grenade over there. Hey, gone. Hey, gone. Hey, gone. Are you telling me none of those hit anything?
Aim of Hawkeye!
Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, I need a hostage. Please let me get back up. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Keep this guy alive. Alright. You can take me out. You know what, let's go into the range of the snipers. They'll get me down fast. Hit me.
Dead.
Okay. Well, that wasn't ideal, but you have to do what you have to do sometimes. Oh, I need a stand. I need my persona back. Are you sure you wanted to do that? I could try doing some of the twirly guns. Let's give it a go. This is not practical. Alright. This is the final run. Let's fire at the rooftop.
What are you guys doing up there? Never mind. Don't let me know. Just get down here.
Just get down here. You. I'm going to take that sniper out with my knife. Eat this. Jerk. Let's just... We did it! Into the Morgana-mobile. And we have officially done it. We've got another modifier, but I don't care. We did it! I set out what I was going to do. We needed to reach 210, and 210 is what we have reached. It's been a success, overall, despite all of the issues. Oh dear. I think that'll do for tonight. Let's claim the rewards. To end things off, 6 million. And this is where you get all the nice, tasty rewards. Almost got a refund back on my Continental coins. Alright, but what am I gonna get out of the cards? Okay, a whole bunch of stuff. I like how these cards like occasionally break, like they don't show the pattern at all. Plus 9 more drops. You couldn't have even shown those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.